When those wheels keep rolling like that, those are the ones you really got to watch. Hey everyone, it's Sean with M is for Motorcycle. If you're a new rider and this is your first time stopping by, this video is especially for you. In this video, I'm going to share in real time my thoughts on safe riding as I ride. I'll talk about anticipating potential risk, traffic behavior, and share some of the things that I incorporate into my riding as an expert level rider with decades of experience. I have two main goals: enjoy the ride and make it home safe. As a beginner, building safe habits early can make all the difference in staying safe and enjoying the ride. So sit back, grab a drink and a snack, and feel free to wear your helmet to set the mood. And please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the motorcycle related content on M is for Motorcycle. So I'm going to try to find some roads that have some pretty heavy traffic, just so that we can talk through what's going through my mind as it's happening, right? So some real-time riding tips as we go along here. Now, the first thing that I'm doing, the speed limit on this road is 45. I know that it's a Sunday. The police were right there because the church was getting ready to let out. So I'm just taking it nice and easy. I'm giving a lot of cushion between me and the vehicle ahead of me. Just taking it easy. Two-lane road like this, the things that I'm thinking about the most are vehicles that are coming from side streets, turning. Paying attention to the light. I'm also glancing in my rear view mirrors to see how close the cars behind me are. I always like to gauge if they're coming up quickly, if they're giving me enough room. There's a car waiting to come out, so he's starting to roll. So I was watching that. I was a sheriff, a deputy. Watching my speed. A few glances in the rearview mirror just to see where the car behind me is. Watching this blue car come out, making sure it's stopping and sees me. Being prepared, covering the brake with at least a finger. Okay, we're through the lights there. This is easy riding here on a two-lane road. Just follow in line here like a little baby duck. Giving nice amount of cushion here just in case somebody panic stops ahead of you. Just a reminder to new riders, cars can stop faster than you can. That's one thing that I always hear about from new riders is, oh, motorcycles can stop so much faster. They can't. It's physics. They have more friction on the ground, on the pavement, than we do on a motorcycle. So give yourself room. Glancing in the rear view mirror just to see where that vehicle is, make sure they're not pushing me too hard. Traffic behind you can be as dangerous as traffic in front of you. Remember that, especially at stoplights or when traffic starts slowing down. You want to make sure that they see you, but you also don't want to ride staring in your rearview mirrors. Brake lights. Let's bring it down here. Watching the mirror to make sure that the car behind me sees me. Even on a green light, I like to give a little glance just to make sure that there's not somebody trying to run through the red. Again, a road like this is super easy riding, low stress. What I'm looking for are cars that are wanting to turn out either into that lane or my lane. Watching this light. Watching this truck up here. Okay. You know, sometimes it's just for awareness, right? You just want to keep an eye on them. Don't get complacent with these cars that come up from a side street. Watch their wheels, see if they're rolling. Here in Florida, everybody has tinted windows, so it's hard to see their eyes, but you know, if you can, that also helps. You can kind of gauge where they're looking. Okay, we got brake lights, so people are slowing down a little bit. Giving myself cushion, watching my mirrors, just a quick glance to see where the car is behind me. And I'm also keeping up with the pace of traffic, right? I don't want to drop back so that somebody's right on my back wheel pushing me, but I also don't want to be right on top of the bumper of the car in front of me. Watching this car, watching the light. Watching the obstacle in the road there. You know, it's like you hear this from pilots that they're always scanning their gauges, scanning their skies, and motorcycles are a lot like that. You want to keep scanning your mirrors, paying attention, noting things, right? Car comes up from a side street, noted. I'm also looking in front of the cars that are in front of me. I want to be able to anticipate. Are they slowing down? Are we catching up to slower traffic? Are there obstacles in the road? How can I anticipate what's coming? Okay, again, keeping up with traffic here. I want to maintain this distance. Truck there just pulled up, watching his wheels, see if it's rolling. That's a good indicator if he's seen you or not. brake lights. Cars are slowing for the red light up there. So I'm anticipating. Another thing that I'm also keeping in mind is the time of year. So we're getting into the holiday season. People are out and about shopping. They're distracted. They've got a lot on their mind. They're out running errands and picking up Christmas trees. There's a car in front of this one here with the tree on top of it. They may not be concentrating on the road as well as they should. So keep that in mind. It's the environment you're riding in. I also look for cars on their driving characteristics. If I notice a car around me that's driving super aggressively, in and out of traffic, you can tell that they're in a hurry, I'm gonna note that and ride accordingly. Try to stay away from them, or at least observe them a little bit closer. Glance in the mirror to make sure they're keeping a cushion behind me. Now in this section of road, I'm going to have to start paying more attention to cars that are going to be coming back and forth between the lanes. You're going to have cars that want to weave through traffic. You're going to have, here's a car with its turn signal on, so I've noted that. Going to give it more cushion. Little braking here. And back up into the flow of traffic. So as you can see, this has been a drama-free ride so far. I think what are we, like 10 minutes down the road? For the most part, this is what motorcycle riding is about. It should be drama-free. If you're riding correctly and paying attention, anticipating situations, checking my lane, make sure there's nobody in my blind spot, checking my mirror for anybody coming up behind me. Again, you'll notice that I'm keeping a good cushion between me and the car in front of me. I've also noticed in my mirror that this car behind me flew up and pretty fast, so that's noted. Watching the cars on the side roads there. Now since I'm with a bunch of traffic, I've got more confidence that they're not going to just jump out, but you always want to make sure that you're paying attention that they were there. On these busy roads, they will get more aggressive on pulling out into the road because they don't have as many opportunities. Brake lights. I'm always watching the car behind me when we come up to a red light, just to make sure that they see me. This guy's turning. Okay. There's a merge lane here, but there's nobody beside me. There's a car and it's not stopping. Okay, he finally stopped. You gotta watch his wheels. When those wheels keep rolling like that, those are the ones you really got to watch, because there's a good chance that he's not looking at me, he's looking the other way. So that had me a little bit on, covering my brake, anticipating a reaction there. Okay, settled into the flow of traffic, got a good cushion in front of me, nice cushion behind me. Another thing I want to note is that even though I highly recommend that you be hyper alert when you're riding. That doesn't mean that you have to be highly stressed. I find that the more relaxed you are, the calmer you are, the more you can just process things logically and calmly. If you're too on edge, you're going to react in more of a panic way, right? I'm going through this busy intersection cautiously, even though I have the green light. I want to make sure that I'm looking around and anticipating anything that may happen there. Blind spot check. Okay, I'm turning here, so I'm going to notice in my rear view mirror, make sure the people behind me are seeing that I'm turning. Watching that car there. So I think you can already tell a lot of my style of riding on a casual day like this is just really about being aware of your surroundings. Don't ride with this complacent attitude. You don't have to be on edge, but you want to know who's in front of you and who's behind you and how they're driving. Pay attention. Ooh, okay, so did you see that they at the last second turned on their turn signal and hit the brakes to turn? It didn't catch me off guard, I wouldn't say, but they definitely waited till the last second, so I had to kind of react there a little bit, but reacted calmly. This one has their turn signal on well in advance of the turn, so I'm slowing down, keeping a cushion, and on we go. Watching these cars as they come out of the park here. There's a truck that just pulled up there, making sure that he sees me, or she, they see me. Okay, no problem. Making sure those wheels stop. That's what I look for when these cars are waiting to pull out into your lane. Watch those wheels. They really tell a story. Well, friends, that's a wrap. I hope sharing some real-time thoughts as I ride was helpful. This really just scratches the surface. I didn't get into building your peripheral vision, road conditions, emergency reactions. There's so much more. If you like this video, maybe I'll turn it into a whole series. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or you just want to talk about your journey into motorcycling. Please like and subscribe. You know the drill, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and ride smart.